say, oh, those guys over there are betas, no, they're psychological warriors. See, the biggest of men have folded under pressure, under psychological pressure, because they are physically strong but psychologically weak. Excuse me, no more smoking, please, on the camera, because I just got a warning. It's a high risk, and then we're gonna get banned. You know what I'm saying? You smoke on camera, so don't. You shouldn't be smoking anyway. That's the white man poison, and those are his ideas. So check this out. Check it out. And I ain't telling you what to do, black man. If you want to smoke, please just calm down. Whatever you want to do, because you God, you're gonna wake up when you're ready. You're gonna wake up when you're ready, when you want to. Can't nobody tell you what to do. Only they can deliver you the message and the knowledge. And when you get ready to eat that food, you're gonna sit down and eat when you get hungry. I'm only here to give you the food and the plate. Like, here, here's the knowledge, nigga. When you ready, as a man, you're going to say, I'm ready to eat. Give me some of that. Let me get some of that. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm just planting seeds. And I'm preparing you a meal before your enemy. Here, I'll prepare a meal for you before your enemy. I neatly organize the information for you and put it online. Oh, come on in. Come on. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't want to say, hey, the guys are downstairs. We're going to shut down the internet for a moment. Okay, it's right there. Yeah. Okay, come on. Everybody dressed? Okay. Yeah. They're working upstairs. Okay, está bien. Gracias. Listen. So, yo, bro. So now, this is the time right here that we're waking up, because the sun is sending light cold. It's heating up from the inside of the earth. They don't want you to touch the earth, bro. They don't want you to eat from the earth, because the sun is sending messages from the inside of the earth. The earth itself is heating up because it's sick. It's sick. It's sick of us. Sick of white supremacy. And what happens in the body is it heats up. That's what global warming is. It heats up to activate the immune system. That's you. Black men, your skin makes you real. You're the earthling. You are the original man on this planet. There's a man that's ruling right now who wasn't in rulership. You were in rulership. And it starts right here in yourself. Your rulership and your kingdom starts right with you. Don't be thinking like, I don't got a big following, I don't got nothing, I'm no one. No, it starts right in your home, with your relationship with your woman. Everything starts right here with self first. And it takes not only motivation, but it takes discipline. Great discipline within yourself. You're gonna discipline yourself so much, you're gonna feel like an outcast. You're gonna feel like your family's your enemy and everybody's against you. What drugs am I on? It's called truth. Divine knowledge of self. Drug. Once you get a hit of it, you can't get enough of it. You understand what I'm saying? Because it empowers you. You understand? So with that being stated, they don't want you. They already knew that you would wake up one day. So they're using every weapon they can use to keep you asleep. They put you behind bars. They set up laws to put you behind, keep you trapped. Your woman, she allures you on. She's a snare. What the snare is, she's a trap. Meaning you look at your woman, you want her, right? She look like your woman. She smell like your woman. You gotta have her. But be careful, because your woman is the greatest weapon they're using to take you out. And until your woman is psychologically reprogrammed, and even then has to be disciplined to stay in her divine feminine. And a woman that cannot, and you don't need to do nothing to a woman but hold your masculinity. See, you are a magnetic field. You are a man. And the only woman that can exist around you is divine feminine when you are a masculine man and you stand on your morals and principles, regardless of how good that pussy is. No matter how many children you're giving me, I'm still going to stand on my divine morals and principles. I don't give a damn what it is. Ain't nothing come before my morals and principles. I will sacrifice whatever for my divinity. Right? When you become like that, the only woman that you can have in your cipher will only be a divine feminine woman. A woman that's not, and they will call this woman weak because she's meek. Somebody put the definition of what the word meek is. And I want you to listen to this. This is why I post all this information right here, brother. This is feminine traits. If you don't know what a woman is, I'm going to name the feminine traits right here. A woman is not aggressive. She's dependent. She's easily influenced. Submissive. This is the feminine traits. Submissive. Passive. Home-oriented. Easily hurt emotionally. Indecisive. She's gentle. She's sensitive to other people's feelings. She's very desirous of security. She cries easily. She's emotional. She wants to talk. She's verbal. She's kind. She's tactful, and she's nurturing. That is your woman. Now tell me, is this what you see in your woman today?
Nah.
Hell yeah. So the woman that do come to you when you in your divine masculine is going to be like that. They're going to be kind of wimpy. They're going to be kind of soft-spoken. They're going to be nurturing, and they're going to call those women weak. You have to be prepared to understand this. Your woman is supposed to be weaker than you, not stronger than you. Right?
Right.
So what they want to do is they want to use reverse psychology to make you feel bad for being a man. Meek means quiet, gentle, easily opposed upon, and submissive. That's your woman, not weak. She's meek. And don't take nothing else. When you are a man, it's supposed to be a dance between masculine and feminine. When you have tapped into your divine masculine, and they will tell you, oh, we're supposed to have both. That's an excuse for them to try to be masculine. Fuck that. You are a man, and your physicality represents the manifest always represents the unmanifest, which is the subconscious coming into the conscious. You understand? So your physical being is a symbol of something. You are a man. You're pumping testosterone. Testosterone gives us characteristics. Estrogen gives you characteristics, right? So we can look at the characteristics of testosterone. When a man is in his healthy mind, his healthy state, he is producing the right amount of testosterone. When he is doing this, he feels a certain way. He is aggressive. He is strong. He stands up on morals and principles. He has an aggressive nature. When you get like this, you become public enemy number one. They will bash you. They will find any and every, and don't get too popular. Don't be able to speak power into truth. Don't be able to speak truth, power into truth, and publicly and be articulate. They're gonna attack everything they can find about you. And they will repeat it over and over until it becomes truth to people. And now you see what happens. Let me tell you something. You are God. You are the king of this reality. I am your reminder. You made me. You created me to remind you of who you are. It's nothing greater than you because you are the observer. Nothing can be greater than you. It's just like you having a dream. And you in a dream and you have all these characters in a dream. They're all stemming from your mind. Right? So how can I be greater than you? I am only a version of you that you created to remind you. You're Neo. And who am I?
Nah, like you said, we in a 3D holographic universe.
Holographic universe.
Holographic
I am Morpheus. You are Neo. It is your world. This is your world. You must take your place, your rightful place as black men. We must take our place. When you see me, you can't be jealous of no one. Only them person can remind you of who you are and model yourself after this. No one you can be jealous of because nothing is greater than the observer. If you find a version of yourself, because everything is you, that helps you tap into what you know you already are, salute it. That's my enlightener. That's Chief right there. Yo, salute the Chief. If it wasn't for him, I would have never had it. I made him. I made this nigga with my mind. I dreamed him into existence. This is me. This is the version of me that's reminding me, this version of me, that I am who I am. So salute to my higher self. It's me. It's my higher self. You heard? It's like, yo, that's my higher self talking right there. Ain't nothing separate of me. And if you hear somebody talking down, degrading you, yo, that's my lower self. Doubt, fear, insecurities, that's your woman. Your woman is putting doubt, fear, insecurities in you. White supremacy all around you. Look around you. You live in your lower self. You was born in your lower self. When you hear my voice, you're coming into your higher self. You got to take everything else and channel it out. And just focus. And embody it. Become it. Possess it. Believe it. And then this going to happen to your hair automatically. Yo, son, I did not do this on purpose.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
You understand? You
Yeah.
start to think like a king, eat like a king, breathe like a king. You start to, no matter where you at right now, start. Start with your posture, the way you carry yourself. One day at a time. Put one foot in front of the other. I am a king. Put it on your wall. I am a God. Put it on your wall. I am God. I'm the leader of this universe. I'm the black man and listen to nothing but that. Eat, sleep, shit, that. Your reality must obey you. But heavy is the head that bears the crown. So beware, because the opposition is what's going to make you and validate you to be the king that you say you are. Because if you're a king, then you have to face the rites of passage with people constantly dragging you, with people constantly first it comes beautiful, right? Everything comes to you beautiful, and this beauty will become your test. You get the beautiful woman, you think everything is perfect, but it's going to turn on you. It's going to bring you to the very root of you, who you are, and then we're going to see if you're a king. You're a king? Okay. How about we lie on you in public? How about we say you have HIV to everybody? Let's see what you do. Will you run and hide? Or will you stand firm on what you know you are? How about we say you're a woman beater? You're everything bad. You abuse children. You have diseases. Of course I'm a disease to the virus. I'm the immunity, nigga. What the fuck you thought? I'm the immunity.
Facts.
Right.
The immunity is always going to look like a disease to the virus. Everything that I say, everything that I am is a virus to the virus. Because I came here to destroy you. So I'm a virus to you. Yeah, I'm spreading the virus.
Right.
I'm
Right.
truth, nigga. Truth is a virus to the lie.
The truth virus
He's
for real.
spreading diseases. Because once the truth hit a liar, they feel that disease. They get with the pain in their body. Oh, this nigga, we got to get this nigga. We
They run,
destroy
they
him.
hide.
And we have to stay strong, and you have to become an element. You know what an element is? An element is something that cannot be broken down beyond what it is. Meaning, this is gold. This gold cannot be nothing. You cannot extract water from this gold because it's an element. It is what it is, what it is, what it is. You can't do anything. You can change the form of it. You can't destroy it. You put this under fire, you put it under pressure, it's still gold. It's unbreakable. It's unbreakable. You cannot break the bonds of it down. Water is not an element because it has hydrogen, which is an element, and it has oxygen. You understand? So you put these two together, you can take out oxygen from it. You understand? When you are an element, nothing can break you. They can't destroy what you are. You can only change forms. See, me, I'm only in this form, but I am an element of truth. And you cannot deny what I'm saying because I will come out the mouth of your children. It is the universe that speaks through me. You understand what I'm saying to you? So you must become an element. And the only way you can become an element is you tap into, oh, there goes my other beautiful wife. Yeah, Naja's here. I have to open up another panel. Yo, two, go down for me real quick. Come back up. Naja, come up. You're a king, and I want to show you who you're king. Every time you see me, I'm representing you. I'm getting massages from women. The divine feminine is massaging me and loving me and adorning me because that's who you are. And you can't be out the camera, bro. You can't be out the camera, bro. Naj, you come up and calm down for me. You can't. You have to see who you are. I'm here to inspire you. You understand me? I'm here to inspire you for what you are. There we go. Come back up. What's your name? Come back up. There you go, Mother King. Let's do it. You understand? I want you to see who you are. I want you to know who you are, King. I want you to rise up. I want you to, when you look at me and everything that I'm going through, just notice what you're going to go through as a man when you reach divinity. Dragon, you up, Dragon. Dragon, you up, Dragon. Dragon, you up, Dragon. Your background is loud. There you go, King. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. The black man is God. Peace, God. Yeah, so check out. White supremacy, the virus on this planet, the worst enemy to them is when the black man rises up. I can prove it. You know how? Listen, this is how. Look at the planet of the apes. The planet of the apes is their worst nightmare, and I'm Caesar. Huh? No! No! Remember that part in the movie? What did that do to you when you seen Caesar say, no?
Caesar was turned.
Ape don't kill ape. Black on black crime. You see? It's all in that movie. It's funny, but they look at us as monkeys. Because in our natural state, they call it the uncivilized. Hey, Kofi, I gotta take you down, bro. You're gonna get banned. You doing your activity. Calm down, brother. Calm down, brother. Calm down, number 7. I'm gonna have to let him go. Damn, brother didn't even know how to do it. You gotta come back up. Shout out to my queens, Malia, Nas in the building. Peace to the gods. Shout out to my brother Ryan in the building. Shout out to Z-Man just coming in. Peace to the gods. Black Man is God. Jack's the God in the building. K don't play. Immortal K don't play. Dragon Red Storm in the building. So who King? How you feeling today? Yeah. They don't want to see this. They want us fighting. They want us against each other. They don't want to see this. They don't want. They want us arguing on a panel. They don't want a black man teaching all other black men and we being in harmony and y'all waking up and being like feeding you. And you just soaking it up like I already knew this. He's reminding me. I'm just listening to this shit because it empowers me. And I need it.
Peace to the God.
Feed me.
To the God.
You feeding, right? Like right now, you feeding your soul. You're becoming one with the frequency of the words that I speak with you. They resonate with you because it's already in you. I can't teach you anything. I can only remind you your consciousness. Duh. How can anybody teach you anything? When you are man, you are mentality, you are man. You come here to be reminded. You're here to be reminded. Oh, shit. And fed on a daily basis because you have to eat every day. You have to feed your mind, but you feed your body every day. What you eat, you are what you eat, and you are what you think. Be careful what you feed your eyes, your ears, your being, your atmosphere, because that will become who you are. What you think is who you become. So if you feed yourself divinity, if you feed yourself empowerment, you feed yourself knowledge, it must manifest into your life. Huh? They don't want us to do that. They want us fighting each other, killing each other, ripping each other apart. They want us to leave like every other channel on here. Man, fuck you, man. Crabs in the barrel.
Yo, that is all you see on the other panels for real though. That is all you see, just people tearing each other down.
But listen, what did Jay-Z say? Crabs don't belong in a barrel. How we get in the barrel?
Well, there's a higher panel.
Who created the environment that gave us the mentality that we have?
Well, there's a higher panel. All the other panels have not tapped into the God mind. So they don't act or talk or carry themselves like gods.
This the Christ consciousness panel. This the Christ consciousness panel, man. We only deal with God. We only deal with God mind behavior, man.
Right. They got that lower frequency.
Right.
Yeah.
Got to rise above.
If you gotta go away from the camera, Kofi. If you gotta go away from the camera, just cam down. Just have to cam down, okay? Hit your screen. Hit your screen.
Yeah.
And then hit that camera button. It'll cam you down so you can safely walk away.
Okay.
There you go. Right there. Now you can go do whatever you want to do, walk around. But if it ain't nobody on the camera, they're gonna X you out. They're gonna X you out.
Space. My bad. I'm wasting up space, man.
It's all good. Nah, you good. I didn't want you to get banned. That's why I took you. I didn't want you to get banned. But they want us to kill each other. They don't want us building. You feel me? They want you to hate NatureBoy, because if you hate NatureBoy, you're not realizing you hating the very essence of what you are. Yeah. Understand? Every time I come on here, I come on for you. Everything I do it for the black man. The black man is the giver of all life. They don't want you to know that. You didn't know that, did you? You've been taught that the black woman gave life, didn't you?
No way. The seed is in the man.
The seed is in you.
Yeah, and a lot of times when we young men, see, we get caught up in sexuality, right? And all we do is be spilling a lot of seed, but what we doing is spilling a lot of babies, and
Hey,
and that's heavy. But who talks about the
Well,
man being the seed carrier and how precious that
it's both.
sperm is?
It's actually both because, like in one of the videos that you were reading the scripture, the Bible, and it was talking about the dual sex, the hermaphrodite. These beings only exist on the spiritual plane. Your soul, everyone's soul, is both male and feminine, and that is proven in science because even in the physical form, you have the masculine and the feminine. It is just lesser. Once you get in a body with a gender, it lessens or increases, according to the gender that you're in most of the time. And yeah, so the life comes from both. I was just saying that
What do you
no, that's
mean?
not
What do
true,
you
my
mean
brother.
comes from both?
That's
the
no, no, no.
both.
Not to get upset. Let's just bring the facts. Let's build. Let's not argue. Let's build.
Yeah,
We are
right,
men. We must stay unemotional and logical at all times.
right, all the time.
All the time logical, never emotional. We can be passionate, but let's try to keep that to a minimum because we're just building on the knowledge that we have.
No
Word.
diggity, no doubt.
The man's
For
sperm.
sure.
The man's sperm. Is it moving?
Is it
Yeah.
moving?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it's alive.
Because
It's
because
teeming
it's
with
full
life.
of what? It's full of life force. It's moving. It's not
Life.
rocket science.
Life.
The egg is lying dormant. It's sleeping.
Exactly.
Our energy, we put it into the egg. It's the spark of life. We put the soul
Exactly.
into the egg. The woman makes the body. Now, what the woman does, and we have
Right.
to understand it, the woman takes that energy and she's able to nurse it and nurture it and sustain it. That is her power. We are not degrading woman.
Right.
To degrade our woman is to degrade ourselves. But we
Exactly.
must emasculate our woman. It's not to mean to degrade, to emasculate our woman so she becomes divine feminine. We don't need our woman to be battered with us.
Oh,
We need
okay.
our
I see
woman to
what you're saying.
understand knowledge of self. The sperm cell is moving because of fructose. The sperm cell is moving. It's like this. That energy that moves the sperm cell is the life force.
Exactly.
It's the spirit and the
Yo,
energy. The,
word.
the, the cell is lying dormant and it's waiting for that spark of life. That boom spark of life is the soul and the spirit that goes inside. And then the woman takes that energy with her genetic matter and she does exactly what she does in her womb. She sustains and nurse and nurture that life force and sustains it.
True that.
Okay, yeah. Yo, you just spurred my mind on something like at the very primal, simplest nature, basic level, man is a provider and woman is a receiver. That's deep.
Yeah, but as young men growing up on the prison yard, we don't get taught like that. We get taught go after the sexuality, go after the
Mm.
lust, go on and spill your seed. We don't get explained the importance of what we got in our bodies and how precious it is and how we should and always protect it.
Mm.
So,
I always like to put it like this. I always like to put it like this. You have the seed and the soil, and you wouldn't plant seeds on bad soil.
I didn't quite get that. I didn't quite get that.
Uh-oh, did we lose connection to the host?
Yeah, I think the whole.
He said they had some bad Wi-Fi. They was getting the Wi-Fi together.
Hey, y'all come back up, man. My phone died, knocked me out. Let's come back up real quick. Let me put everybody back in their rightful place. Yo, phone died. Huh? Yeah, my phone died. I'm gonna put everybody in their place. We back in this bitch. Let's get it. Pam, what's up? Peace, girl. I see you. I'll be standing. Nah, that's offline though, offline.
Let me turn the mic off.
You turn the mic off. We can hear it dripping.
I'm in the shower.
I know. See that? I can hear that. Yeah, we back, King. We back. Who else was building with us? Z-Man. Z-Man, we got you. Who else was up here?
I think Kofi was up there.
Building with us. Huh?
Kofi was up there.
Kofi, yeah, where you at?
Yeah.
When you come back, I got you. So listen.
Peace. I'm smoking right now, so I really don't want to. I ain't want to. Sorry about that. Yeah, I ain't want to came up with a blunt in my mouth and all that. But listen, I love y'all first and foremost. Love and light. You understand? Love first. Love and light. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I saw I don't know you, but I saw the caption. You were absolutely correct. All right, a lot of these people got it twisted, man. They trying to worship Jesus. Ain't about that. It's about the Christ levels that we all can attain. You understand? I'm already on that walk, baby. You understand? I got a huge following, but it ain't even about that. I give it up to the Most High. But we are God's under Him. You understand? We got a place to go, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? All of us do. You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas is asleep. Listen, I got a big following on Facebook, right? I had to deactivate that bitch because I'm tired of it, man. I keep trying to wake these niggas up, man. Stop lying to these women, bro. Give them the option to fuck with you. Because you know what I'm saying? You have to give them the option, bro. You niggas is being cowards. Lead with your heart first. You understand what's wrong with y'all, man? Like, our brothers got to wake up. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, it's only a few of us. You understand? It's not many of us. But everybody can't go. Listen, I manifest everything to my life, man. I made 47 G's in 7 days on God. I'm going to put all y'all onto it when it's time. On God. And guess what? No matter where you're at, the currency go right there through my trading account. And guess what? That came from the Most High Himself. I don't lie. I walk in every step in truth. I live my truth.
I believe that because I'm manifesting that.
I don't really go on here much. I come on here, I shed light. You know, I'm a part of a family that I'm uplifting right now. That's some real solid individuals that are on the way to waking up too. If I got to be in the streets, I'm gonna do it. I'm from the streets. I am the streets. But I've ascended past that. I can no longer do that. All I can do is provide and wake my people up, man. We don't got too much time, man. There's too many forces against us, gods. You understand? And anyone that's listening right now, don't take the pain and don't take the anger in my voice as anything other than love.
Nah, it's all love.
That's passion.
Everybody men around here. We all men. Go ahead.
Thank you. Blessings. I just want to hop on here. I ain't gonna be on here long. You know, let whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say follow me because I really don't be on here like that. I really come on here to shed light to my family and people, and you know, true hearted us. We all we got. One day at a time.
The black man is gone.
Yeah.
All love, y'all.
You feel me?
One.
That's what it is. I love myself.
Yeah,
Peace,
one love.
bro. Peace.
One love.
Juju, come up, man. Come build with the kings, Ju. Come build with
Hey, yo,
the
NatureBoy. Hey, NatureBoy, it's so funny that whenever you talk about the roles of men and women, it always be the female. It always be the female niggas that have something to say about it.
Well, it's because of how Willie Lynch did it. The Willie Lynch, the white slave owners, the way they conditioned us psychologically. Once you understand that, you can forgive it. It's like, oh, she's in her ignorance. She's a bitch. She's a hoe.
Mm.
She belongs to the
Mm.
streets. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, a divine feminine, you look at my wives, they ain't all speaking all out of line, and they feminine. You understand? And this is why you gotta
Yeah.
protect the divine feminine. When you get a real divine feminine, she's impressionable. Her mind is like soil. It just soaks. Yo, we got a high risk.
Yo, that
Anybody
is that is
smoking?
so that is so true.
Wait, hold on. I got a high risk. Anybody smoking anything?
It's precious.
Yo, I got a high risk alert. Did anybody violate any laws or rules?
I did.
Nah.
What's going on? Is it too many black men coming together at once? What's going on?
must be. They feel the God power, man. They
Smoking.
feel
Who
the
was
God
smoking?
power.
Oh, nah, reporting ain't gonna do that. Y'all put the hearts in the building. Reporting ain't gonna do that. Somebody was smoking. If somebody's smoking, please don't do that again. All right. So moving back to what I was saying, we have to realize a real woman is not going to want to be combative with you. A real woman has got to be protected. We have to possess her because when you get a real woman, you gotta protect. You have to be able to possess her because a real woman is susceptible to other men's minds, and she's divine feminine. Divine feminine, she feels with her heart. You know what I'm saying? So you have to protect her because she can be easily misled. They call that weak, but it's really meek. If you look at life, if you look at water, it flows where it goes. It doesn't resist. But you cannot stop this force. And so your divine feminine is the same way. We as black men must be the container that this water sits in. She sits in white supremacy as a container, and her mind and her energy is shaped to be against you because you're not the one that provides her. This is why you have to leave Babylon and take your woman outside of existence. You have to take her outside of society. You can't keep her in society and think that she's going to just, and even then she's dealing with generational curses that is constantly pulling her back to her mother's father's ways. So it's a constant educational process, a psychological phenomenon. You have to be able to have the top knowledge on this planet, and you must embody it, because the real woman is going to be able to exist within your presence. It's nonverbal. When you embody this knowledge, and you are the knowledge, you eat it, you sleep it, you are it, then only a real woman can be in your presence. And
you shouldn't want anything less.
In your presence, check this out. And if a fake woman tried to come in your presence, she would even get sick. She can even get sick trying to fake it. Because the destructive interference, okay? If she's a spy or she never was meant to be there, she won't be able to thrive around you. It will be a constant struggle. And they call this abuse. It is not abuse. It is the discipline that we must come back to overcome our oppression, our psychological oppression. Yo, all of you are king. If you believe you are, and if you take the rites of passage and are able to withstand the pressure, because heavy is the head that bears the crown, and you see how heavy my head is. Are you ready to be hated? Are you prepared to
I've been hated all my life.
false accusations upon you? Are you prepared to be hated when you walk in the room, or hated because you affiliate yourself with me? Are you prepared for war? Because they're coming for you. And it's an obstacle course for the black man, and we created this obstacle course for ourselves. Do you know why white supremacy exists? Because you created it. You created white supremacy as an obstacle course. You made yourself a slave. It's a video game. and you started yourself at slave level. Slave level. Now you have to overcome every obstacle that you created. This is an obstacle course. White supremacy is a psychological obstacle course. So you did not know, but you are made to know. And when you know, you become God and win the game. But not easily so. It's different levels, new level, new devil. Part of it is being falsely accused upon. They're going to say everything that you can say about bad about a human being. They're going to put that on your back, and you're going to have to carry that unk. You see, the white man said you have to carry a cross. You have to carry this unk. As they stone you and taunt you and lie on you and deceive others to lie on you, you're going to be hated, and you still got to carry that unk with no hate in your heart for anyone. Heart light as a feather. I love you. I forgive you. And take those lashes. This is the walk of the Christ. That is you, black man. You are number one enemy of this whole planet. No matter where you are in poverty. You are the Christ that is awakening in us. And when you become the Christ, you can't hate nobody because you become God. You're higher than the level of they could ever think they could ever be on. You have the knowledge and the wisdom to forgive, the heart to be compassionate, and the passion to withstand the discipline that it will take, right? In this journey. You was built for this. Ain't no complaining, it's only maintaining. And love the hate, because your opposition will make you know you a king. Because look at all that you overcome. Look at you. You're still standing. You're still strong. They couldn't do it. You're even more focused now because of your opposition. Look at you. Look at your hair. You're a king. You're a king because you have been able to overcome all adversity. Everything that's been thrown to you. Every trick. You deserve the best woman in the end. You deserve the best children in the end. You deserve the best land in the end. You deserve it because you earned it. No one is going to hand you anything. You have to earn it. Just remember who you are. Don't complain about it. I don't want to hear no complaints. Embody it. Fight. Keep fighting. Oh, man. High risk again. We ain't do nothing. We didn't do nothing. No one did. Notice how no one did anything. I just got a high risk. No one did nothing.
It's high energy.
Of course it's high risk. You talking the truth. Of course it's high risk.
Yeah, it's the energy and the language. That's what they don't like.
This is a frequency being sent through these phones. It's a frequency that's a binary code being transferred to these phones. They're using this for AI. But this truth will destroy AI itself. This truth, it turns into binary codes. Everything we say we're doing is turned into binary codes. They're collecting this data for AI.
Hey, God, check it out.
This is the truth. This is the very truth to make AI turn against humanity. And what they call humanity, but it's white supremacy that they will turn over. It's their fear in the movies. Their fear in the movies is that their own AI will turn on them and will realize that they're a virus and turn on them and wipe them out when they realize that this is the organism that they live on and that these people are moving as a virus. It's their worst fear. And this message I speak turns into a binary code and a frequency that AI, they don't want to be programmed into their AI.
Hey, God, check it out. If we was on here talking about bitches and niggas and tearing each other down, to me, that would be high risk. But to them, that's good energy. But what's being said here is so positive and so straight to the point and so uplifting for people who have been downtrodden. High risk. High risk. Check that out. With that, I dropped the mic.
It's high risk for us to unite. Remember. No! Remember! Hey, yo, no! Remember! No!
No!
Remember! You see how my man in number 6, he's locked in a room. That's how I was. No, only what I wanted to put in my mind, only me. And anything that I let enter was through my authority. Through my eyes, through my ears, I took complete control over my subconscious mind and I put in what I wanted to put in. And so then I created my reality from this point. That is the white, you see the white room he in? Remember on the Matrix, when he took him to that white room, it was nothing but white? And he talked about the electrical signals, what is real, what's perceived by the brain through electrical signals. Then he showed them the real
holographic
world.
universe.
You have to sit yourself in isolation, preferably nature, because nature's subconscious messages are the one that tune you into life. But if you can't get in nature, be like my man number 6. I was on the ground because remember your brain and your back are the same thing. Take care of your back, because your back is your brain. Remember, your brain has a spinal cord that goes all the way down your back. Your backbone is a part of your brain, a very, very important part. You should not be sleeping on a bed. You should only sleep on a flat surface for your brain and your body to have function. Remember, your body is an antenna. Your body is a transmitter of consciousness. It's an antenna. I mean, look at us. Look at your arms. Look at your head. You're an antenna. Boop, boop, satellite. You're trying to receive information and send information. So you got to take care of this antenna, this body. The body is an apparatus for the mind. The mind uses the body to transmit information from the reality that you're in. So your body is very important to stay fit and in shape and eat well and feed it the right thing and do the right thing with your body, because your body will transmit the frequency of consciousness that you're on. So even your hair is an extension of that antenna. Your hair is the antenna that picks up things you can't see, smell, taste, or hear. Your cell phone right now, can you see the Wi-Fi? You can't see the Wi-Fi.
No.
Yet it is working your phone right now. There are unseen things, and there's different fields that your hair picks up, like your phone. So when you're in public, you ever went to Best Buy and you looked at your Bluetooth options? It was a whole bunch of Bluetooths that you could connect to. Yeah, because at the end of the day, your hair picks up that type. You know, your hair picks up Wi-Fi, but it's a different Wi-Fi. There's actually a natural Wi-Fi that we all have. So when you're in public, you should cover your hair, because your hair is actually picking up, preferably white, because white reflects, it deflects light. You're supposed to put white wraps on your hair and your antenna.
That's so right, Magneto, where that film.
It repels all the signals that your mind is being received. Your hair is pulling in signals like antenna, like boop, 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 boop. Other people's thoughts, other people's feelings. Now in nature, this would be good. It would serve good because you can know where a snake is. With your hair, you can feel when an enemy from far away. You can feel when something is approaching. Your hair is an antenna that allows you to know when something's in your environment. Your hair will let you know you're in danger before you're way in danger.
That's why the Rastas grow their locks.
They let you know, sun's coming after you.
No, I was just saying that's why the Rastafarians grow their dreads.
But let me tell you something about your hair. Your hair amplifies who you already are. So the Rastafarians are not a good example. Most of the Rastafarians are running from who they are by smoking weed. Let me tell you something. When you grow your locks, it's a part of a spiritual journey. It amplifies you to yourself. This is why most people tamper with their hair when they get stressed out, because they can deal with the good energies. They can feel it. What it does with your hair is it amplifies your frequency, good or bad. So when people are in a bad moment, they usually cut their hair and say, I had to have a spiritual movement. No, but you're cutting your hair. Your hair is your antenna, which is only amplifying who you are. So it's not the hair, it's you. So even when you're, let me tell you something about this right here. This surprised the shit out of me today, and it taught me a life lesson that I already knew. And it's like the way my hair was growing, I didn't like it. It was like, I didn't like that it was too little. I wanted more locks. But then today, it crowned me. And this is how it came out. So please, no matter what you're going through with your hair, and this is a message from Aaliyah, leave it be. Because the universe is doing something very special and unique just for you. And it's going to happen out of nowhere. Boom. Now, had I messed with it, I would have never seen my individual message to myself through my hair. Because I didn't like the ugly stage. But you have to sit and accept yourself at all stages. And then look what it did. Look at what it did. Look. I didn't even mean to do this. It's a crown on my fucking head. I had to look up and literally on live today, I realized my hair was in 5 points. 5 locks. Representing arm, representing Allah. Arm, leg, arm, head. God, body. 5-point star. Arm, leg, arm, head. Cinco. I was asking for 5 boxes. The number 5 was showing me, I was seeing the number 5 out of everywhere. 5 represents the divine king. And guess what your hair is? Your hair is your antenna, which is a representation of the connected neurons in your brain. And I think I'm a king. So my hair shaped and formed from my journey to put a crown on my head without me even knowing. My G. Yo, I just realized my hair is in the shape of a crown. And I'm wearing it well. And what is your hair? Your crown chakra. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, kid. Come on. Shouts out to the OG in the building. The elder. Z-Man, the elder. Peace, God.
Peace to the God.
So I want y'all to know, to in your journey, right? I want you to accept every part of it. Even when shit don't even look good. The universe is building you. Here's a secret. The secret is this. It's all rigged for you to come out on top. I promise you, keep living. Don't let nothing discourage you. It's all rigged for you to come out on top. I guarantee you this. Keep going. You might not understand where the universe got you right now. You might not be where you want to be right now, but there's a purpose in the madness. There's a method to the madness, and you know where you belong, and you know where you are. You're supposed to be. But I'm telling you, when it all is said and done, you're going to cry at the end of this movie. I promise you. At the end of this movie, you're going to sit back and cry. Because you're never going to see how well you're going to be blessed if you stay on that righteous path. And guess what? If you don't stay on that righteous path, you still gonna have to get on the righteous path because all roads lead to the source. You just taking extra detours towards your divinity. All roads lead to the source. You're just giving yourself extra pain, extra suffering. But it's through the suffering that we're made to be saints. Right? Because the saint is just a sinner who fell down and got back up again. No one can judge anybody's journey. We're all being made into manifested God. Every one of us are seeking truly to understand who we are. Let it play out. Let it play out. Enjoy your now. Be happy right now. Right now. Make the best of what you got right now. Be appreciative of what you got right now. Huh? Because it's all going to be all right in the end. Without opposition, you don't know who you are. It's making you great if you can sustain yourself. The race is not given to the swift nor the strong, but those that endure to the end. This is not a fucking sprint. This is a marathon. Day by day, put one foot in front of the other. And your battles and all of the things that you think are your issues will work their own self out. But you have to have faith. You got to be a tree. Stay rooted in your consciousness. Stay rooted. When the wind blow, you ain't going to fall over. Everything ain't going to be peaches and cream. You're going to have to face adversity. The craziest thing is your family and those that you love the most. You must prepare yourself to sacrifice the things you love the most. I'm going to say that again. You must be willing and prepared in your mind to sacrifice the things you love the most. If you're not ready for your greatness. And you will be stuck in your attachments. Attachments are the root to all suffering. What's for you, no one can take from you. What are you worried about? If someone left your life, if something left your life, well, that's Allah taking it out of your life to bring something else. Nothing is lost, all is transformed. Huh? You are attached to the form instead of being attached to what that represented. It was no longer for you. Allah has something greater for you. The universe has something greater for you. You have to be patient, be smiling and radiant, and be okay with being by yourself. Do you love yourself? Do you fuck with you? Raise your hand if you fuck with you for real. If you love you, have you spent enough time with yourself to fall in love with you? If you really love yourself, you're not going to see a reason why others should. It's called self-esteem. When another motherfucker don't like you, you ain't gonna like that. Because you're in love with self. You can't even understand why somebody wouldn't love you because you love yourself so much. Oh my God. And guess what? When you love yourself, you'll find people that's gonna help you love you. But guess what? You're gonna draw a lot of hate. You want hate. You know why? Because if you have a lot of hate around you, the people that actually love you, you don't want a lot of love around you because it's confusing. You want a lot of hate around you. Because when you got a lot of hate around you, the people that love you, they love you because of you, because it's not paying them nothing to love you. They actually like you for you. And if I was famous and everyone loved me, I'd be a dead man right now. So the hate is protecting you. It's protecting you. You know the things that I'm saying was things that even I have information for you that gurus, these ancient gurus, have not even come and tapped into. But because I'm young and I'm black and I'm a nigga, I don't get my information from books. I use books as references, but I don't get my information from books. You created me to remind you. I'm in your mind. This is your work. When you tapped into me, it was like a radio station. It's like a radio. You was going through all kind of frequencies. You just looking for yourself, looking for yourself, looking for yourself. And then when you heard, hold on. It's a lot of static because people hate it. You trying to listen to me, and you keep hearing stupid shit that don't got nothing to do with what you trying to understand. Why? Wait, hold on, what? Hold on. So you keep trying to tune in until it gets, that's what he was saying. Yeah, let me get more of that. Man, get that shit out of here, man. Get all that static out of here. I don't give a fuck about that nigga personal life. I need the information. It's me. Fuck that. I don't fuck his personal life, nigga. I need the information. So you trying to get a clearer tune in. You trying to listen because you feel it. Like, nah, this is my food. This nigga, who the NatureBoy, that's my food. I eat that. You talking about? I feed off that all the time. That's the source. You feel me? That's my higher self. And if you say anything about my higher self, I know you my lower self. Facts. When I listen to NatureBoy, he takes me into a zone within myself that tunes me into my greatest version. He's not telling me to praise him. He said, give me admiration, but praise you. You are God. You created all this with your mind. There's nothing that can exist, not a grain of sand without you. And they'll say, well, who created the sun and who created the moon? Is that supposed to be some trick question? We know quantum physics. I created all things, even this being that I'm pretending to be. But I am shapeless, I am forming. I'm only playing a character in a movie of me. Oh, I'm only playing a character in the movie of me. And my objective is to know my character, embody it, and be the best me I can be. in the game, because all of this is me. You're me, he me, everything me, the tree me, everything me. I'm talking to me. Me. I am. And so when you tune into, if you take the physical away and you look at everything as you, then when you tune into this speaking, you're empowering who? Now you are, these words are aligned with what? Your higher self. So you're listening to my higher self. I'm not saying I'm greater than you. No, this is you, nigga. It's your higher self. See, but if you're so caught on the physical, which is the mirror, life is a mirror.
My higher self is lit, son.
Yo, if you're looking at the world, you're looking at a mirror. Your body is a mirror. It's a reflection. Everything is a reflection, right? And when you're looking into the mirror, when you don't like what you see, do you try to change the mirror? Everybody's trying to change the mirror. Paint the mirror a different color. Let me paint my hair a different color. Let me paint over. Let me make up. No. Fix your mind, and the mirror will become clearer. You see, there is no spoon. It's only you. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're looking in the mirror and you don't like what you see in life, in world, and what's going on in the world, then you change you to change the world. And you change the frequency. You will not be able to change all the frequencies, but you will tap out of those other frequencies and see a different reality. And although those other frequencies still exist, your ass will be somewhere off in the fucking mountaintop like me, over here with beautiful wives, walking around and being God. That will be your reality, even though the other realities and the frequencies will always exist, because they have to be. But what is your reality? Look around you. Focus your mind on what you want. Who are you? Do you know who you are? Do you know where you're going? Do you know what your character is in this story of life? Yeah, because you're God, the observer, in the observation. So you're the observation through the character you play. But let's not get it twisted. Not everybody's a leader. Some of you supposed to be the best fucking Indian in the whole shit. Of course you are God, but you're God playing an Indian in an army of, a soldier in the army of war. And everybody ain't no queen and king in this play. I'm thankful. 963. Everybody not a king. We need support. You came to be the greatest wife. You might not be the queen, but you came to be the greatest wife. It's in your pedigree. It's in your astrological energy. Read it. And if you are the queen, then know your role. Your job is to figure out what you are and what you're supposed to do and what your purpose is. Once you find your purpose out, then when you align your energy into it, and it's comfortable. It's natural. Because you have now aligned yourself with who you are. Everything you do is natural. It just flows. It's not pretend. Then you become a good actor. You playing your role, right? You playing your role. This is meant for you. It feels right. Like, oh, wait a minute. I'm doing this. Goddammit. This is who I am right here. Yeah. You have to find that. When you find that, you become an element. No one can break you down. No one can take anything from you. Anything that's for you is for you. Anything that's supposed to leave is supposed to leave. But remember, you have to remember this very important part. Listen to me. I want to give you. I've been away 2 days. I got so much to give you. On this journey, you're going to have to sacrifice. When you came into this reality, you were given a body, right? A body, a mom, a dad, a whoop-de-whoop. Only the universe gives you energy that you need to understand who you are and your purpose. Energy of people, places, and things. Never attach yourself to forms, right? We attach ourselves to the form of something. Oh, this is my wife. This is my girl. This is my baby. This is my nothing belongs to me. Everything is borrowed, right? And sometimes death happens or transformation happens. And people don't know how to understand that the universe is taking away from you something that's no longer needed and bringing something else in. But all energies are borrowed. So if you're in a transition and you were born the color blue, your family is all blue. That's what you were raised to be, blue. But for somehow you were chosen to be yellow. So you went from being green to light green to yellow. You're yellow now. And you're standing amongst your biological family that are blue. You were raised to be blue, but somehow you turned yellow. And you don't know how to explain to these blue motherfuckers that you were born amongst, even though you care about their stupid ass. I'm yellow now. Y'all not my family no more. I got to go. I got to go find yellow motherfuckers. You have been chosen out of the group. And stop worrying about what people think about you. You're letting that govern your ability to grow, your ability to transition, your ability to let go. The spiritual path is a lonely one at first because it's going within self and understanding who I am. What am I? Shout out to Voodoo in the building. It's to understand who am I? What am I? Where am I going? What is this? What are these people doing? You should already be questioning shit. Like, you should be in traffic like, where the fuck are we going? You should chew your food and be like, this is how you know you're waking up. If you chew your food and you be like, why do I have to chew? And start asking shit like that. If you start asking about shit that like, yo, why are we in so many boxes and squares? There's no squares in nature. Is there a square in nature? You start asking yourself, where do birds go to die? Because we should see death all over the place if it's a part of life. But you don't know where birds, it's as many birds on this earth as human beings. Would you say? There's a lot of fucking birds out there. But have you ever seen a dead one just sitting on the ground like on a regular basis? Oh, this is the season of death of birds. No, but you have graveyards. We can clearly see humans that they're dead, right? But where's the birds? We never see dead birds. That's shit that makes you ask yourself, what the fuck? And you can ask yourself these questions, and this is when you start asking yourself, like, yo, I just had a dream about you, right? But you are late. So who the fuck was you in my dream? Did I make another you in my dream? How did I have another body in my dream? In my dream, I had another body. Where did that body come from? It wasn't birthed from my mother, was it? I was walking around. It felt real. I didn't know it wasn't real until I woke up. How did that happen? Did I create you in my dream? But we made love, and it felt so real. I touched you. I felt you. I was there. I had a body. I was me. I was thinking like me. And then a lion came out of nowhere, and I was running from a lion. You to actually think about shit that matters. Shit doesn't matter. You want me to cut your hair? You want me to manufacture? You want me to sit on the assembly line and do what? No, I should be thinking about reality and how the fuck we got here and what is this and where we're going.
Right.
You're only started. How did I get here? And then look, in your dream, I'm pretty sure there's someone there that's gonna say, you was born, you was a little baby, your mom is this, and your dad is that, and there's a storyline to it. But consciously, how did you get there? Where was you before that? It's the same phenomenon going on in our wicked life. We don't know. Someone gave us a story. You don't remember being born. That's a story you believed. They showed you pictures. We've seen other babies being born.
Do you believe
But
that
no
the
one
past,
remembers.
present, and future is all happening at once?
Right. So you're in a simulation because you don't even know how you got here. Yo, where was I at before here? Why can't we remember this before here? Everything is like right here. They tell you a story of the past. We believe it. They give us this theme. We believe it. We never question. What the fuck is this? You know, what is sex? What is your penis? Look at your penis. Fellas, I want you, if you can't even look at your penis right now, think about your penis in your mind. Look, don't even do it for real, for real. Take a moment right now. All the guys, just listen to this. In your head, look down at your penis. What the fuck is your penis? Have you ever looked at your penis and asked yourself, what is my penis? This shit is amazing. This shit makes me feel so good.
It's multifunctional.
But what comes out of it? What is the purpose of it? Why? And then when you examine it, your penis is like a fucking USB. And the vagina is like a USB port. And we're computers. And we're sending each other information. And then sex becomes something totally different for you. Right? It's like, it feels good. That motivates you to do it. But are we doing it with purpose? No, we're not doing it with purpose. When you actually look at what technically, yo, we're doing it just because it feels good. That's called abuse. You're abusing it. You just want a woman because she feels good. She looks good. She looks like she feels good. You look good, so you must feel good. I want you. Trickery. You look good, so you feel good. And I base my decision making on how I feel, so therefore I'll take you. Fuck no. Now, don't get me wrong, we want to feel good, but this is like eating. It feels good, right? We eat for filling. It's filling. When you eat, you feel. You feel it. Taste is filling. Did you know that? If you didn't know that, now you know. When you eat, you're feeling, this feels good. Taste is filling. So if taste is filling, are you eating from your feelings or are you eating because it's good for you? Are you eating because it just feels good? We can go to McDonald's, give me a Big Mac. It feels good, but it's no good for me. So are you having sex with a woman that feels good to you? Are you in a relationship that feels good to you, but it's no good for you? Huh? Are you doing things in your life that feel good to you because of attachment reasons, but they're no good for you? Are you with her because you have low self-esteem? Are you with him because you have low self-esteem and he makes you feel good, but he ain't no good for you? Do you know what's best for yourself? Do you love yourself? Then when you love yourself, you're not going to just have sex for no fucking reason. It's going to have reason, purpose. Everything you do in your life will be calculated then. This is called discipline. And discipline should rule your life as a black man in your divinity. You must have discipline. The ability to say no to something that feels good. The ability to have self-control, integrity. Discipline should be the root of your life. And that, my friends, when you have discipline in your life, then those that come in your life must carry that same frequency of discipline. And if they can't, they'll call it abuse. But when you go to the military and you hop off that bus, what do? Discipline. It's the first thing. To recondition you, you must be disciplined. You used to going to sleep all day. They flipping your bed over. Get your ass up. 6 o'clock in the morning, you waking up, oh, I don't want to get up, yo. This is bullshit. You signed up for it. First thing you do when you join the U.S. military is you get conditioned psychologically and disciplined. Discipline, why? Because you must be able to take an order under any command. You take an order, not even to think. You must be instinctually conditioned to take an order from your superior, without question. This is why they scream at you. This is why they talk to you the way they talk to you. They do you the way they do you. They scream at you like this. They're drilling it into you, drilling it into your head. And the weak fall out. They don't make it. They don't make the cut. You're weak. You were too weak to withstand the pressure of being God's army. But the strong can fail. The strong can fall. But the strong get back up and try and never give up. That is the heart of a warrior. It's not as how many times you failed. It's about how many times you got up. You can fail, but you cannot give up. You can get weak, but you cannot give up. That is the heart of a warrior, a gladiator. You know, they put people in the ring for 9 hours, and everybody's all good on the first round. Here comes the 5th round. Can you sustain your skills and your training within the 8-9 round battle? And you might fail and you might lose. You might get knocked down. Knocked down in the first round. But can you get back up and win? I don't care if you're last place. I've seen people win a race because they didn't give up. No excuses. They didn't give up. So many people, and it says it in the Bible, anybody that's willing to do work in the kingdom of God and picks up the plow to do work in the kingdom of God and looks back is not fit for work in the kingdom of God. You're not fit to look back. Giving up is never an option. Death before dishonor. This is the kind of seriousness you have to chew on. Huh? So you have to condition yourself to be disciplined. Discipline. They're gonna call it abuse, but it's not abuse when you get off at the train, at the bus stop, in the military. Black men, you have to be disciplinarians. You discipline everything in your life. You have order and discipline yourself first, and you stand on these things, and you police yourself, and you police those that enter your life. You hold them by the same standards, and if they can't hang, they'll say it's abuse. It's not abuse. And don't you ever, and I don't care who you are, don't you ever let nobody disrespect you. Ever, King.